Hey everyone, welcome back to Nothing Nerdy. I am back with the Inspector Who Reacts, and we're gonna be discussing the
Real
last
quick,
episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and having a watch party for today's episode. So,
and then another
and then
discussion
another
after
discussion,
this
yes,
new episode.
going to be
So because
a
I
busy
was
night.
yeah it was I missed I was not feeling well for last week's episode, so I
hmm
wasn't here to discuss it with Nerdy.
Of all nights for you to not be here for me, that was a rough episode.
um,
Hello, MXC.
Last episode
Hi,
was
Daniel. Hi, Lucy.
hey
And after the echo, wait.
yeah last episode was
We have an echo? Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, look, you're a little stuttering for me, but my signal real quick.
Oh.
But I was gonna
Oh, we lost Inspector. Either that or he's really just taking in this moment. Breathe. Be one with the force. Oh, we lost him. Okay. In the meantime, hey guys. Hi, MXC. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Daniel. Happy Friday. How you guys doing? I wasn't sure if you're saying we have an echo, but don't mess with my emotions. How do we sound? Happy Friday, happy week. What a week it was. This week lasted forever. It was a long week. He's back!
I, my signal died for a second.
You're back. You're back from the dead. Okay. Before we lose you again, there is an echo, but just go with it. Oh, crap.
So, so last week's episode was something. Very, very intense. Like it was like I think only one joke or one or two jokes and the one or two really like pretty funny moments in that last episode. The rest of it was just like on the edge of your seat intensity.
Yeah, yeah, it was a very intense episode, and which I liked. Like it's starting out, I liked it. I was so as I was watching this episode, I was like, wow, this is it's intense. It had me on the edge of my seat. What's going to happen next? How is Captain America going to screw this up for Falcon? And, as he's trying to get through to Enfys Nest.
Yeah.
Echo's gone. Oh, awesome. Okay, good. It's so, and as I'm watching, oh yeah, and then like she calls up Falcon's sister and
Yeah,
threatens
she
them,
kind of threatens them, tries to make a deal.
and like
Like early on, Sam's trying to he almost succeeds at kind of getting her to stand down.
yeah,
And John Walker kind of interrupts that, and like we were on the verge of greatness, we were this close.
that little punk. I mean, it's like you knew it was going to happen. You knew he was going to screw it up, but
Yeah.
but you hoped maybe he won't. Maybe he won't.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like part of you, like as much as the fake Captain America, John Walker, appears to be
Hi, Steve.
this a-hole.
Just say it, Inspector. Just say it.
um, I do feel bad for him. He's in this very pressured position, and this situation. He's trying to live up to this legacy. He can never like reach. It's like like nobody,
Yeah.
not like as much as like I love Sam. Like Sam's probably the closest thing ever going to get to another Steve, probably.
Yeah.
Like, and that sort of a thing. So, but I like what somebody said. Like there was a comment or something I read somewhere where somebody said like, in order, I guess, as a way to show us, like, as a way to kind of help people more or less accept Sam, because like there were some people who wouldn't accept Sam
Yeah.
as the Captain America. to kind of show how bad it could be if Sam didn't accept the shield, if Sam wasn't in charge, if like what a bad Captain America is like versus what a good Captain America can be, sort of a thing. So it's kind of a way to show it.
That's actually a really good point. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. When I watched, was it Infinity War, the last one?
Endgame.
Endgame. Sorry,
War?
I got them confused.
Yeah.
Okay. And they had that scene at the end where Cap passes the shield down to Falcon. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to be the new Captain America. Like, I was over the moon thrilled. I couldn't wait for the movie, like whatever was going to come next. And then, not too long after, I started reading online, that there were some people who weren't supportive of it. And there was the argument that it should have been Bucky. And I was like kind of surprised by that. I mean, everyone's, entitled to their own opinion and it has their reasons, but I was surprised.
I can understand, like, why it could have gone to Bucky, too. Like, he's Steve's friend, he's also a super soldier and stuff, but there's also these reasons, there's pros and cons to why the choice that Steve made, but I understood Steve's choice, and I, in fact, was overjoyed that they picked Sam.
Yeah.
He was given the shield. Like, it's honestly one of my favorite moments in the whole movie is Sam getting the shield.
Yeah. Hi, Captain Spike. That's a really good point. To sway people and to really just to set it up for him. Even to set it up for America in the show, like because everybody seems to love this Captain America, but that's changing, or I imagine it will. I haven't watched tonight's episode yet, but
there was like another quote that I heard, or like one of the these reactions to this episode. When some person I heard like the goal of the Ify's Nest was to kill Captain America, and in a way they killed Captain America without killing him.
Yeah.
They damaged the image,
right?
Sort of thing. Like he did it himself, but they were part of the fall.
Yeah. I've been like this episode has stayed with me all week, and I've been like reflecting on it all week, and it's very rare that an episode has that effect on me. Like I couldn't get this episode out of my head, and So those of you who watched last week know I was like really like deeply disturbed, trying really hard not to cry on stream, kind of upset about the ending because it was just disturbing. Like first what got me was Cap's friend, his partner dying. That was
Lamar.
That was just so disturbing. And then right after that, it's like you try to put yourself, I realize this isn't real life, but like you try to put yourself in that situation, how would you react? Like, I think if anybody lost their best friend, they would go batshit crazy. And want revenge, unless you're a Jedi. So it's like I understood what...
I kind of understand what I like. Again, the serum, it does both good and bad to you. And it depends on who you are, how it affects you. Even, like, it's kind of what John Walker was talking about before he took it with Lamar. That's, again, Lamar was his buddy, his person who kept him steady, kept him kind of when...
We lost him.
Well,
and he's back.
Come on.
Hi, Spooky Cookie Bear. I love your name. That's awesome.
I think I got lost. Am I back?
You're back now, yeah.
Okay. What was I saying? Like, where was I last?
You were talking about his partner, losing his partner.
Oh yeah, how his partner kind of kept him steady, kept him kind of balanced him out, for her to say, like sort of thing. And when he lost his friend, like his friend is literally killed in front of him.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Is like early on, he got beaten up by the Dora Milaje. I think that's how it's Dora Milaje, the Black Panther Guardians ladies. And he even got comments like they weren't even super soldiers, and he still like lost to them.
Yeah.
Like how he's he's like he's comparing himself to Steve, and just this he's not being Captain America that he can. He's not being the best he can be, and so he takes the serum to kind of give himself an edge, and even with the serum, he still loses.
Yeah.
It's kind of just this thing. So yeah, it's like I suppose again, like I feel bad for the pressure and the situation he's in, but at the same time, it's like it's not. Again, it's just something it's an unfortunate situation that's happening to him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah. So he was that.
So, yeah,
like you said, it was a series of events that kind of kept pushing him to this breaking point.
Yeah.
He really he got his ass kicked earlier in the episode, and then he took the serum and he was still getting the crap beat out of him. And then his best friend dies, and so he just he lost it, and it's like you understand, and so so probably because he had the serum in him, the anger that he was feeling was heightened. That adrenaline was heightened.
Yeah, the bad parts of him were.
And he just that ending scene where he just like the guy's like begging for his life, and he just smashes him. I couldn't watch it. I had to look away.
It was brutal. Like, I mean, it wasn't like shown, but just the way it was done got the point across of the thing. It's I won't. Like, I'm not, like, I don't want to say it's, like, the darkest thing, but it's definitely one of the, like, it is one of the, like, darkest things, like, the MCU's done so far.
Yeah.
And it's, again, it's kind of like, the point of it is basically to show, like, how far this has fallen, like, sort of a thing, like, how bad it can get for this whole situation. And, I'll, like, again, I think because it was this has never like happened in the MCU before, like this kind of brutality. And I was trying to think of a word. It wasn't like murderous, but I think it came like horrific is what I think it came up with this little word. Yeah. Like nothing this horrific kind of happened before, and that I think because I was thinking it's like I don't say like it bothered you, and I understand that. It didn't. It surprised me, and I was definitely kind of like shocked by it. But I have like seen a lot of other kind of even other like superhero movies have kind of gotten as dark as this before, just not like on the same level. But yeah, I don't know how to say is that about the violence or something. That's just like one of those things where it's like, yeah, I totally understand how frightening this was.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying to be open-minded about it. Like, again, I totally, like, I do understand why they did it this way, like, for the sake of the story, for the sake of his character development and just moving the plot forward. But on the other hand, there's this part of me that, like, I felt like at the same time that it was unnecessary. I kind of felt like they took it a little too far, and I wish that they had found another way to make their point. Like MXC was saying, you have like young family members, like nieces and nephews that you would typically watch this show with that you watch these Marvel movies with, but like this you can't. Like, this isn't appropriate. Like, and I realize some of these episodes have different ratings too. So like they're taking necessary precautions, but it's just a shame because you're limiting your audience. Yeah. But I realize in the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking those like there's probably even seen more disturbing than this in like the Spider-Man movies and other things. Like there's in the X-Men movies, they've gotten just as violent as this. That's why I like compared to other Marvel movies that have kind of the same level. It's just the way it was done. And again, it's not something you're meant to feel good about when you see it. Sort of.
Yeah.
What was another thing? yeah, but yeah, it's time for Sam to take the shield. It's time for him to get that back.
Yeah, I'm glad we only have 2 episodes left, including this one.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
wrap it up soon.
yeah, it's been a good series, but I will never watch it again, which
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, that I feel that way. But and I was so I was excited for Sam and Bucky, and I love their characters and watching them, but it's not a show that I could ever watch again. Or
Yeah.
would even really recommend to anyone
Or
because of the violence, and not even just in this episode. The episode before, to me, was a bit much.
Yeah.
Like not as bad as this, but like people getting impaled and my whole stabbed here and there,
Yeah.
willy nilly. Why not? Because we can.
yeah, I will. That was
Not my thing.
What I was gonna say. I'm thinking Marvel is starting to like test the waters with how dark they can go. Not that they've done dark before, because like Jessica Jones is like way darker than this.
Mhm.
It's kind of, and like there's other like Defenders and Luke Cage and all, like those shows before have kind of been more on the mature level than this. But they were targeted towards adults, and so it's kind of like Torchwood was targeted versus like Doctor Who and Sarah Jane sort of thing. Like targeted towards more mature and adult than for families. And like WandaVision was kind of also testing like how kind of creepy and dark it can get with its storytelling. So I feel like this is Marvel kind of testing its waters with where they can go with the characters, because the comics have kind of gotten really dark too in some storylines, and so it's like, how are they able to tell these stories, sort of thing.
Well, apparently they can go about as dark as they want, because I've been on social media the last week, and I'm looking and I'm trying to find, does anybody else feel the same way as I do? And nobody really seems to care that it went as dark as it did. So yeah, they're just going to keep pushing the envelope, and with the way people are today, they're just going to eat it up, which is a shame, but nothing I can do about it. But yes, what's his face? Zemo to me is like the saving grace of this season.
Yeah.
He was such a creeper with the candy. Like
that's just like, that's the one thing we teach kids. You don't go to guys in coats with candy. You just don't. And here's Zemo, like the prime example.
I was so uncomfortable by that. I was like that's what you're not supposed to do, and the kids know they're not supposed to do that. But here you're the creepy man with a bag of candy.
Yeah.
But he's hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just so.
It's just.
He's just so like just naturally funny. Just the way he carries it. Like he's not trying to be funny, like his character, but and because of that he is.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys care.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lucy. How about a show that takes place at Avengers headquarters, shot like The Office? That is $1 million idea. That is a fan film, and we could do that remotely. We should do that. We'll add that to the list of things we haven't done that we need to do.
Like Thor when he's like chilling, just on The Office.
Yeah.
Electronic letters. I need to show you that. I need to show you like the Thor shorts that they did for when Civil War was coming out.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like really kind of like exactly what we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Office. Like Thor just has this kind of like mockumentary.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's time for you to see this.
Yeah.
See the next episode.
All right.
It's really good, honestly. I really enjoyed this one.
You're on Crazy Frankie. People may not be talking about it, but the worst thing for a property is the silent dissenter. At the end of the day, people may not talk, but they will simply stop watching. Yeah. All right, let me get this set up, get it ready, y'all.
I will see you in the hour.
I will see you soon. All right. My internet on my laptop has not been working, and I've been trying for the last... How long? It's been 20 minutes that we've been sitting here, so I'm going to have to watch it on my phone. All right. Don't
See you
fall.
in a bit.
All right, bye.
Take care.
All right, guys, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're watching. I don't need to watch the recap. I mean, I'll let it play, but I'm not watching it. I feel like my mic is moving. Must be. And it begins. I'm not watching. Mm. I don't want. I don't want to listen to it. Oh. Ah. Normally I dance to the intro music, but I'm not. I'm boycotting the music this week. I don't know how I'm going to watch the beginning of this episode when they're picking up, if they pick up from last week's. I don't want to watch the recap. All right. All right, so Cap is on the run. Oh, and he's reliving it. And now he's just beating himself up for what he just did. Well, maybe he's not beating himself for what he did. Maybe, at least for his friend's death. Gathering himself. He thinks. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Apparently the call ends. Nightwalker, if you can hear me, can you get back on the call? Because it's going to end the call if you're not on. Nightwalker, come back. They're just... You are not Captain America. Oh! Ah! I can't handle this. What did they just do? Ugh. You want to know something, Lucifer? I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, where's the like they need like a female figure to just be like, boys, to your corners, cut the crap. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Ugh. Let me see if I can't get my camera up. I don't know if this will work. Nope. Sorry, just trying to get my camera up, guys. Apparently not. What? No! You need your wings. It's part of what makes you you. My world is just crashing down. Now he doesn't even want his wings. Inspector, if you can hear me, can you just hop on the back on the call and just, I guess, turn your camera off because it keeps shutting me down. It keeps closing the call because you're not on it, and so my video keeps going down. Okay, MXC, thank you. That's a good idea. All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm still watching. Oh, look who it is. Crap, how do I go live? Nope, this is not going to work for me. Oh, wait, yes, it will. Thank you. Thank you. Elaine, I love that she's in this. This is the redeeming factor of this episode. I know. Yes, you are a solutions provider. Thank you. Thank you, MXC. Uh-oh. Now what is she going to do? Slightly wacko? Very wacko. Sokovia. So Zemo's trying to convince Bucky to kill Enfys Nest. Whatever her name is. What? Don't even listen. This show is called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You're not going to kill him. The ladies are back. He's going willingly. Unless he has a plan. I just find it highly unlikely that he'll just stick around. And we're back in Baltimore. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. More Zima would be a good thing. Oh, is he giving him the shield? It's a nice gesture, but after what just happened with that shield. Okay, Inspector. That's right. I'm in live stream now. This guy is amazing. That was such a gut-wrenching scene. And he just sucked me right into his story. Disney Plus shows really do bring action and emotion. Yep. Love his sister $10 says she would kick his butt. Oh yeah. Oh, this is giving me warm fuzzy feelings. You get Bucky. That's how you get it off the truck. There they are working on the boat together. You know, I need these guys to come over and pick some things at my house. is there a thing between the two of them? Bucky and Sam's sister? Was there a little thing? Oh my gosh, I like it. Now I'm in the mood to dance. But of course, something really dark is going to come after this because they're just setting us up for heartbreak. Try to trick us, get us all really happy and feel good, and then they're just going to stick it to you. Oh my god, if they became brothers-in-law, that would be amazing. I love it. I want Bucky to get with Sharon, be Steve's nephew. Oh, that would be hilarious. Too late. Don't flirt with my sister. Too late. I'm so pissed that they killed him. What is she up to? That there looks like where I grew up. Seriously? I'm jealous. I grew up on Texas coast. Nice. Whoo! That's Sam. He's a wise man. We're just a couple of guys. Oh my gosh, that shot of him walking through the forest with that shield, slow motion. At least he has a shirt on. Imagine if he didn't. Is he training to be Captain America? Look at him go! This is awesome. Look at him go. Aw, the look on that little boy's face. Aw. You better not kill the Falcon. I'm telling you right now, on the last episode, if anything happens to Sam's family, I'm going to be pissed. Always in NYC. This is like a Hail Hydra thing. Are those new wings? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? You think it's Captain America's suit? The suit would make sense because he gave up the wings. He refused it. He didn't want to take his wings with him. It's credits. That's what's in the box. No, not are there like are there after credits? Like is there a scene after the credits? After credits, yes, no, maybe so. Bueller. Okay. No, there is. I just saw something. I just fast forwarded. $55 seconds. At 54 seconds and 54 minutes and 21 seconds. Walker is welding something? Ooh, he's making his... For anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I don't want to... For those of you who are fast forwarding, I'll hold off until you... Yeah. Hold on a sec. Okay. All right, let me close this. Yeah, it looks like he's making his own shield. I take it he's gonna be hearing sounds again. It's whenever I stream on Fridays I hear sounds. Yeah, looks like he's gonna be the new enemy. I mean, he already is kind of the enemy, but he's really gonna be the new enemy. That was cool. Inspector, where are you? See, you see how this thing is moving? It's like, it's very gradual, but it was up, and now it's down. Treat Madigan. No, the sounds I was hearing was not her. Something on the ceiling, I don't know. Okay, I'll call you. Okay, sure, if you can't get in, yeah. All right, hold on a sec. Oh, wait, hold on. My timer's still going. Let's get rid of that. And, close my display capture for a second. Una momento. Inspector started a call.
Hello?
Turn on camera. There we go. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
All right, hold on. Let me get this
That was
back.
weird.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Hi, everybody. Yep, I can hear you.
Alright. So that was an episode?
Oh, yeah, for me, it started a little rough. I was like, oh, you know, when it started with the three of them just beating the snot out of each other, I was like, oh gosh, is this going to be a repeat of last week's episode? But it wasn't. This episode for me redeemed the show.
This was... There was a lot of deep talks in this one.
Yeah.
And, I again, it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, I feel bad for Walker because he's kind of, again, he's been put in this position and now he's being abandoned, even though he did his thing, but it's like, yeah.
I know, it's like, I have such mixed emotions. Yeah, what he did was horrible, unspeakable, disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, you kind of feel bad. You feel a little bit bad for him because,
yeah,
you know, he was put in this position.
I kind of almost feel like this is a hint at like what some veterans go through, where they're just abandoned after everything that they did for the world and the country that they worked on. It's like they're just dropped.
Mm-hmm. It's horrible.
And such.
Yeah.
And the conversation with Isaiah between Sam and them was just like the undertones and the overtones and everything. Just the conversations they were having is like the very thing as like even like what we were talking about before, like how Sam being accepted and being, you know, this sort of symbol in this new thing. It's like, just is he going to take it? Is he going to take up the mantle? It's like he's finally stand up and be the man that Steve chose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He also took super soldier stuff. Well, yes, that he took upon himself to do. No, he wasn't forced to do that.
Yeah, he did. But is again, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, the situations.
And
yeah,
in and out.
This is, I've just already thought, I gotta say, this am I good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's like it's lagging a little bit, like it's in and out, but you're here.
Am I freaking out?
No, you're good. You're
Am I
good.
back?
Your screen is frozen, but I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Did I lose you? Am I back?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? It's a
This.
great pose. I mean,
Okay, okay. I think I'm back.
Okay, there we go. You got intermittent night
Yeah.
walking.
Um, I gotta say though, I gotta say, I did not like after everything, I did not expect this. Like, considering how heavy this episode was, it probably got in the strain. There's like one part that got probably the biggest laugh out of me. And that was Bucky and Sam's sister. Just
Oh,
that
I
moment where
know.
Sam's like, no, 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 I'm not having that. Like he's just like,
It was so cute. He's just like, "Hi, I'm Bucky." Best pickup line ever.
she's like, hi. And I like how Sam he like walks, he like turns, and he's like, not
um,
having that.
I don't understand. Bucky almost beat up Cap, but can't beat Walker.
He's
Bucky was
he's
getting his
holding
way.
back. I feel like Bucky. The Winter Soldier. He doesn't hold back. When he's Bucky, he's holding back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not trying to. He's not trying to kill Walker. They're just trying to get the shield off.
Oh, Falcon was
Take
getting his way. I guess.
take his stuff. And yeah, this is again. It's just this is like it's almost like it's kind of this low point that's really sad and sort of thing. And then there's also this kind of this resurrection sort of
Mhm.
moment for Sam to kind of start to rise and take up himself. And I'm curious what the box is. What's in the box?
I know. At first, I was like, "Oh, maybe it's his wings." But then, like Lucy said, well,
Mhm.
maybe it's like a new and improved Captain America suit. I feel like that makes sense because he left his wings behind. He didn't want it.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't feel like it's gonna look like the old Captain America
I,
suit.
I was I was thinking maybe it's like vibranium Wakanda wings. That'd be like crazy. Something that doesn't break as easily.
Maybe it's like wings
But
and a suit. Maybe it's like a whole
yeah, it
thing.
could be both. It could be two things.
I can't wait.
Um,
Credits.
and yeah,
Credits
the
will
finale. The
define.
finale's next week.
I know. And I'm actually
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
forward to it. I wasn't I wouldn't I
yeah,
wasn't about an hour ago, but now I am. Um
yeah. And that yeah, the ending with Zemo was like very good. I appreciate how it ended. It was like um, for closure and slash Zemo's still alive. We can still see him maybe some future. So
he's totally I thought that was hilarious how he just, walked off with those ladies. Like, I'm like, no. He's not going to stay there for the rest of his life, like till the end of his days. No, he's totally going to bust out of there. Like, no one's buying this. So, but cute. He'll be out of there in no time.
yeah,
So Wakanda in the
and
box. Bucky's moving in. It's Bucky's
yeah, I know.
belongings.
He's already like on the couch. He's like hanging out with the. It's gonna be Sam's brother-in-law. I was gonna say it's like Sam's like, hey, you don't date my sister. Like, I just want to wait for his sister to be like, you don't tell me what to do. No, 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 no. You don't tell me who I get to date. I'll date that Bucky.
Ladies. Oh yeah, he's like ladies. Total Manobi move. Totally. Um.
Just the Falcon when he becomes Falcon.
Yes. Yes, he finally becomes Pelican, and then I melt.
Man.
But
There was so much in this series I didn't expect to happen, and I still think it's. I really enjoyed the whole aspect of the roller coaster and everything, like
mhm.
especially like the Wakanda, Zemo, Sharon. Sharon right now is weird. I feel like she is the power broker. I'm getting this vibe, and I'm just like they're
Maybe
not
she
telling.
is because there's something fishy's going on with her, and we're not getting the whole. We are clearly not getting the whole story. We're getting just a snippet of her here and there.
Also, yeah. And who was that woman? that talked to Walker, like that just showed up out of the blue, and
I thought that was his girlfriend
no, I
at
thought that
first,
was
but then
yeah,
it
I
was
thought
like,
no, he's got this yeah, he's got an engagement, and I thought she was the power broker, but maybe she's a messenger or she's is the power like she's somebody I do not know and I need answers for.
Val.
I forgot the actress's name, but I know the actress. She's a very I've seen her in things. I forgot the actress. I forgot what I've seen her in.
With the
Yeah,
blue part in the hair? Huh?
yeah, her hair was slightly blue in it.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I remember he had I didn't remember what she looked like. I remember in the first episode we saw him talking to his I guess fiance.
Yeah.
So and this woman seemed upset, so I thought it was her, but maybe not.
Yeah, no, it was a.
Oh, Elaine, yes. Elaine was cool.
Uh, yeah, she sent a blank check or message to him saying, "Hey, I can help you get your to Walker. Just like I can help you with all this sort of stuff."
Oh, I missed a little bit of that because I was fixing my computer.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess apparently me not being in the call fizzles it out or something.
Makes it end, yeah.
So yeah,
So.
that was a bad test run. So
Yeah, well, it's all good. Now we know for next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have to say I enjoyed Sam's journey. I mean, I feel like this whole season has been a journey for him, but especially in this episode, he kind of has this inner struggle. Like he doesn't know what to do, and there's that scene where he goes to talk to Isaiah, and as Isaiah talks about his horrible experience, what was done to him, how terribly he was treated, and he had to go into hiding and he couldn't live his life, and
kind of warning Sam of what he's probably going to be dealing with.
Mm-hmm. He wanted nothing to do with that shield. Like Sam brought the shield to him, which he thought it like he was doing something honorable.
I was wondering why he was bringing the shield. I was wondering, like, was he going to just give it to him so he could keep it to hide it or something, or was he?
I think he was giving it to him because he felt like he deserved it because he was the first successful super soldier. And
after Captain America, after Steve, he was
before.
I think he was after Steve. Yeah, but because they're trying to replicate it.
Maybe I misunderstood. I thought he was the first one.
Yeah, it was Steve, and then it was Isaiah, who was the next kind of successful one. And then there's like a bunch of others, like Bucky and the other Winter Soldiers and all the other thing. And now,
but wasn't it Isaiah because they focused on Isaiah because he was the first successful one. Like they were trying out all these different things on different people, and he was the only one that it worked on. He was after?
I think he was the first. He was the first successful one after Steve because they didn't have they didn't have the serum, so they were they tried to make their own serum, trying to come up with something that was very similar. And Isaiah is the first, or not he was one of a few that were successful and survived. But of course, because of who Isaiah was, he would never be the next Captain America. He could never, in the period of time that he was living in, he was never going to be accepted.
Okay.
And that's why he was imprisoned and stuff and all that.
Okay. So he's trying to so he wants something to do with that shield, and he's trying to convince, Sam to walk away, not,
He doesn't want Sam to kind of fight for something that didn't fight for him.
Yeah.
Per se, sort of thing.
And, so Sam doesn't know what to do. But in the end, he realizes that he's in the end, he's ready. He knows this is what he has to do. This is what he wants to do. And he starts training. He's going on runs.
Man,
he's flinging that shield. And
eventually he's gonna run as fast as Steve was running.
And that look on his nephew's face when his fingers kind of tracing the star on the shield, and that look on his face like pure he was proud and he was excited, and he captured that sweet innocent look.
He's to be the new hero for a lot of future generations.
Yeah.
And that is so exciting.
Yeah. But they did a good job of capturing that in that little boy's face. It got me. So.
And it's like, and the kid's like, my uncle was Captain America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe. Give me warm fuzzies. But yeah, so.
This is good. This is good. I really enjoyed this. That was probably my favorite one of all of them so far. And
yeah, me too.
very excited to see how the finale ends this
Mm-hmm.
whole story.
I hope I hope there's no major cliffhangers. I hope it resolves well. I mentioned briefly during the watch party, I really hope they don't do anything to his sister, to Sam's sister.
Yeah, I feel like nothing to the family. Please, nothing to the family. It was just that's too far.
I feel like if they do that, not that it matters, but I can't forgive that. I would piss me
Yeah.
off and anger me to no end. And I will rant and rave to whoever will listen. I'll put it on social media. I'm just gonna be so angry if
Yeah.
they do that. To me, again,
Yeah.
too far. That's just it's something they
Yeah.
don't have to do. They can get their point across in other ways. Like I don't want anything to
Like
happen to them.
at that point, they'd be desperate. If anything,
Yeah,
that's not the place you want. Especially so right now, yeah, we got the government at hostage right now. That's the problem.
yeah,
So we're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, I'm excited to see how they deal with it, and if Sam's going to be just without his wings. I don't want him to lose the wings. I feel like that's a part of him too. The wings are a part of him as much as the shield now.
hmm Well, again, maybe it's gonna be a, double whammy: the
Yeah.
wings and the suit, and um, maybe the suit will have like some super strength abilities in it. I don't know.
Yeah, as much as he's trained, and he's still he would have a hard time against super soldiers, even if he's as trained as he is. So
Yeah,
I'm hoping he has something to give him as much of an edge.
yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah. So on to the finale.
On to the finale.
And then we have Bad Batch and then Loki.
I'm excited. All right, guys. I guess that's it. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We will be back next Friday. Same deal, 7 p.m. Eastern Time with the watch party for the finale and with the discussion to follow. So, hope you will all tune in. And yeah, again, we appreciate the support. Hope everyone has a great Friday evening and a wonderful weekend. We are heading on over to Twitch. Do a little PvP on Old Republic if y'all want to join. So, yeah. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.